ore, and I really want them to pick this up, like really pick this up. So it kind of sucks that I have to go one by one to, you know, pick this up. But if this is what it takes, man, I'm doing it. Take all this copper ore, please, because we are kind of needing it. I know you guys hate it, but it is what it is. There you go. So it's still not enough for building. Oh, there it is. So this is the second thing I like to do. So I'm gonna put like a door right over there, and what this will do is will block all the airflow. You don't need to connect this to the electricity. You can connect if you want. It just makes the door close faster, or you can do like this as well. We can actually do it like this as well. So one closes, one open. Maybe it's too close. Not really sure there. And after that, we can go in here and explore and get all those resources that we so need to. So now we start with our little bit of exploration. We have some oxygen in there, sure, but we have a lot of stuff we don't want to, you know, like this. I don't even know what this is, not telling me. Maybe it's vacuum. Yeah, there you go. Working on our new bathrooms. This is good. We have our black canvas of scope. This is amazingly good, because we should immediately put this right there, like this. This makes everything, every room become better, pretty much. This is why I leave those spaces right there, so we can, you know. This really helps, but it's gonna take a lot of time for them to finish, but it is what it is. But when this is done, everything will be green around those areas, and they get happier working around those places. You should really, really... Don't be scared of abusing this, like really abusing this. So you can see doors close really slow. They actually close slower than the last update. That's kind of interesting. But what this does is the goddamn oxygen or the CO2 will stay there. A good advice is, as you can see here, you can choose a material that you use your stuff. I'm using sandstone because it's better, but sometimes those ones, look at this, overheat temperature plus 15, they have settings, different ways to build your pipe or your materials. They give different status to your work. So this is what comes out. Okay, so this is what comes out of it. So we're going to be really careful here. And this is what comes in. And we're going to pull this right there, like so. And we're going to drop it like that. And we need a liquid vent, but we don't have copper. And we're going to put a liquid vent right there. This one we're going to go, but we still need more. So we're going to make sure that no one touches art. We only have one guy that is good at art. Actually, we should put him an artist, which is this guy, this nails. There you go. And we should make sure that in art, no one does goddamn art. Like, no one beside nails. Nails, you do it. It's your job, you do it. You can put them, it's your job, it's your job, it's your job. When they're assigned to a job. In this case, she's assigned to building, I think. What is building? Whatever. Okay, build. So she can make it a job. But she can make a high priority of that as well. So But be careful when assigning jobs. So as you can see, the art is kind of useless, bad art, because we don't have a good artist or a good creative guy. We're gonna connect those doors, because why not? Because I feel like they're way slower than they used to with this new patch, which is good, forcing us to do stuff. It's always good. We're gonna actually close this so we stop wasting oxygen in there as well. The guy is already nailing the nails in nailing. Art all over the place. As you can see, the base starts getting there, slowly but surely. So now in the research, we're not going to do any research for now, but the next step is going to be, as I told you before, it's going to be those two systems. We still have a lot of water, we're good. So right now I want them to build all of this. We're going to need a liquid pump. I just want to show you the system. Then we're going to get rid of this, so we only stay with this. As you can see, only one algae. We still have 6.8 tons, excuse me, of algae, which should be enough for supporting us for a while. Our food is getting lowered again, so we just need to make those mushy bars again. No. And as you can see, they hate tidying up stuff. So at this point, you can get one or not, but as you can see, the food gets lower and lower. So as I told you, just wait. Just play with 5 until you feel comfortable with your base. You have the basics done, and then you start worrying about expanding. So when you have a close like this systems, when you want to get out or in of your base, I think it's a good idea. It's the way I play. I think it's great. I've always been work. I survive a lot of days. But what gets complicated is when it involves temperatures, and that's when it gets more complicated. But at the beginning, algae, start making your water system, produce water from polluted water is what we're going to do, and use the water polluted into there and there into there. It kind of makes this endless cycle of making water and what's or not. So when you see them spraying green, it means they're decontaminating stuff. I'm gonna put it right there. It's good to make sure that everything is a small division with the door. You can change this door to a different door in the future for one of those mechanized door, and then you can put like AC system, so you can build water with an electrodum and make the water go all over the place for your clothes, like with a electrolyzer, and make the oxygen go like in real life, like through an AC vent kind of deal. As you can see, they're not really caring about that right now because they're on their business. That's one of the problems with having very few duplicates. Sometimes things can take a little bit more time, but at the same time, the consumption rate of things is pretty good. As you can see, this is pretty good. I already made all of it go down there. Don't do it here, obviously. Now we want to make sure that it goes, and it will eventually go down here and then down there to our filters. This pipe will not be built unless I have a stair. Those guys, as I say, they poop coal. There should be some coal around there. There you go. They eat stuff and they poop coal. Pretty good trash cans. There we go. We have a brave soul already working for us. We're gonna build like this, so we can dig all of this. I want all of this copper. This is vacuum, so we don't really care. We're gonna dig all of this. We're gonna dig all of this. This. Get it done. Like that. And we still have all this copper here as well. The fast way, you could be careful with the position of your stairs. I'm not really having any careful. I just wanted to dig them, so I'm just going to do this, like so, to dig all of this. At the same time, because we have this, we're protecting ourselves from all of those bad things. This is horrible art. Like, can we get a better guy with a lot of heart, a lot of creativity? Okay, the free creativity, but he hasn't constructive. Gastrophobia, and this guy, okay, this guy is good for creativity, but he has a lot of followers. So we're gonna make sure that this guy is the new art student. Nails, you're fired. Let's take this guy out of immediately, because this guy is just destroying us right now. Nails, no. All you. You're hired. Give us better art. So no research for now, because we're trying to get everything built first. No power because the cables are not. As you can see, the batteries are still hanging in there. A lot of batteries, but it's fine. You can notice here by the temperature that the temperature of this is actually pretty. You know, it's all right. Not too much heat, not too much cold. It's in there. But you will eventually get a heater in here than anything else. And it's a bad idea because we put the corpse here. So don't do this. Okay. Make sure that they're separated. But in the early stage, this is more than fine. Our crazy guy wants to dig here apparently, so we can build this wall. Okay, now this is a masterpiece, as you can see. Not a mediocre, we're getting masterpieces now. This is better. And when we're gonna see the decoration, where are they? Which one is this one? It started to get a little bit green, and the stress is already going down already. This is good to control, way to control stress. It's by building art and getting your your sculpture ready. Still have more algae there. As you can see, the upper room is still the oxygen, the CO2 is still here, but slowly, as I keep saying, everything goes down here, and in here we can just produce and make sure that everything becomes oxygen again. We have polluted oxygen in some places. It sucks. I really hate polluted oxygen. It's really bad. This is another masterpiece. Good job. Can dig those. No, don't dig those, but you can dig that. You can dig that. Dig that. And that. No, this is all diggable. Still a lot to dig in here. We're gonna actually make a tile, just like so. So we can dig the crap out of this. We're gonna literally dig everything we can in here. It's okay to do this. I know it looks crazy, but it's fine. Just make sure they dig. Make sure they have a place to dig, like this. And then just put some stairs. Be careful there. And dig, 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 dig. Just dig all of that. Probably they will not reach everything in here, but it's fine. You can just 1, 2, 3, 4, make a ladder right there. And eventually start getting every place done. Those are connected. We're gonna see how fast they're closing up now. So you guys have an idea. Those mediocre rocks all over the place. I hate that guy. He kind of screwed up my art, but he's done. Now we're gonna take it. We're gonna deal with it. 16 cycles, easy so far. I have 10k, we're gonna stop doing this crap. And we're gonna make sure we have another worker helping us out around here.